grade heading into freshman year. Hair was messy, eyebrows was bushy, skin was breaking out. I didn't feel good about myself. I just felt horrible. I literally just kept getting the ick. This is me at the beginning of freshman year, and this is me now heading into my junior year of high school. If you want to walk into school looking unrecognizable and feeling sure of yourself, knowing that you are that girl and that you have confidence, actual confidence, this is just the guide for you. Let's get straight into it. This is the ultimate teen guide for back to school. The video is all about DIY tips, tricks to feel your best when walking back into school. Let's start off with skincare. We see random breakouts popping up every other day, and you're like, how do I navigate this? How do I conquer my skin looking and feeling like this? So let's first get into the myths. You do not need a 10-step routine to have a good skincare. Actually, less is better. Tips to start and to build your skincare routine. First, you want to understand what type of skin do you have. There are 4 main types of skin. Have combo, sensitive, oily, and dry. Most of our skin falls under one of those 4 categories. And when you're looking for products, you want to find products that aren't going to strip your skin of its natural barrier and is gentle to your skin. As teens, our skin is still youthful. We don't really deal with a lot of skin problems until we get older. So you want to make sure you're not using really harsh products on your skin. Next, use products that target those areas you want to work on. For example, acne, breakouts, hormonal breakouts. You want to look for a cleanser, a lotion. Any product that you use, you want to make sure those lotions are targeting those areas that you want to work on. Always make sure to research what products you're putting on your skin, because half the time, sometimes those products that you are using could actually be what's causing inflammation and breakouts. Skincare is trial and error. You're gonna always know what to use. So if your skin breaks out or feels extra dry, either stop using it or use that product less. Build a consistent skincare routine. Your skincare should consist of a good cleanser, moisturizer, toner. Less is better. In order to see results, you have to be consistent. It's just like with working out. If you want to have a nice physical fit body, if you want to have abs, you have to be consistent with your workouts. Investing in a good skincare routine. Investing in a good skincare routine is very important, because sometimes the expensive stuff is the good stuff. Not all the time though, because there are drugstore products, skincare, that actually works just as good as the expensive stuff, or works better. Next, let's talk about some teen approved product recommendations. First is CeraVe. I use CeraVe. Most of my teen friends use CeraVe, and when I tell you we have all seen results, we all use it. When we consistently use it, it's because we see results from CeraVe. What I recommend to use from CeraVe is their acne foaming cleanser, their acne regular cleanser, and hydrating cleanser. The hydrating cleanser feels almost like a lotion. It's very gentle to the skin. It feels almost like a lotion is being applied. Cetaphil is also one. It's very similar to CeraVe, but CeraVe is a bit more popular. And Cetaphil, I have used it before. It's very gentle to the skin, and it wasn't that bad. I did notice though that I didn't really get rid of that acne or breakouts on my skin till I started using CeraVe. Products to use is The Ordinary. Ordinary is a very good skincare brand. I use their serum, and I also use their lash serum. Very good products, and they also have a whole skincare line. Extra tips: whenever you have a pimple, get some pimple patch. Recommend the Neutrogena pimple patches. I have seen the best results with those. Do not get the star patches, guys. I feel like those are really just a scam, and they're just for aesthetic. They do not work, in my opinion. So pimple patches help absorb fluids from the pimple, protecting the area from further irritation and promoting faster healing. Witch hazel or rubbing alcohol, light use only. Make sure to not use this heavily on your face. When you are using this, make sure to get your neck, your face, because whatever you do to the face, you do it to your neck. Next is fading cream for dark spots. To get rid of those dark spots, I recommend a good fading cream like Palmer's. To shrink pimples, I recommend to get a hot rag. So put some hot water on it and rinse out a little bit. Make sure there's still a lot of heat on it, and then place it on top of the bump and let it sit there for a while. It's going to shrink the pimple, make it look smaller than how it previously was. Use a gua sha to help reduce puffiness and slim your face. Or you can always just get some gum and just munch on gum. Gum can give you that sharp jawline effect. Next, wash your hands before touching your face. And when I say wash, I mean wash, okay? Make sure that before you touch your face, you don't touch nothing else. Only that your hand has touched the water and your hand towel, and that is it. Your hand should not be touching nothing else before putting your hands back on your face. People do not realize that our hands hold bacteria. So in order to avoid more breakouts, you want to make sure that you aren't touching your face, because a lot of time people who notice that they have breakouts is because they're using their dirty hands and touching their face with their dirty hands. Nay, nay, nay.
The next category I want to talk about is makeup. Makeup is such a staple for girls, and I feel like we always lean on to makeup just to make us feel better. But I want you guys to remember the goal of makeup is to enhance those beautiful features God has already blessed you with. And I understand as girls and people who indulge in makeup, it's hard to find beauty in our natural features, but it can happen. So on the screen, I will provide makeup maps you can get off of Pinterest and TikTok. Some of the makeup maps are the Latina makeup look, the clean girl makeup look. I'll make sure to display them on the screen for you guys to look at and get some makeup ideas. My personal makeup routine takes about 10 minutes and less. And if you would like a tutorial, let me know down below. So let's talk about makeup products and tip 1. The first makeup product that I would recommend is the NYX Glow Tint, but also a makeup tip is instead of going for a foundation or concealer, opt for a skin tint because it still has the coverage. Some of them even include SPF, which is very important. Make sure with your everyday makeup routine or with just everyday basic skincare, make sure to include SPF. Next product I would recommend is the e.l.f. products, especially the blush, concealers, and the e.l.f. primer. It's very teen friendly, their products, and I really just like how they're very affordable, and I really like how they're affordable. Literally, you can find them in your Dollar General. Dollar General? Yes, your Dollar General. For a more glowy look, use a lightweight gel-like moisturizer, just so it can give you that glowy look. Next is highlighter. Highlight those areas on your face like your cheekbone, your eyebrow bone, your nose bridge, and your nose tip. These are going to highlight and enhance those areas on your face that are naturally plump.
I stand by this: less products, the better base.
Invest in a good primer and setting spray for a long-lasting everyday makeup wear. What I would recommend for this is e.l.f. again. Find your signature lip combo or lip gloss. There's so many different lip combos out there. I have my own lip combo, and holy girl, I love the look that it gives, and curate it to your style. Next, have fun with makeup and play with it. Add color, add eyeliner. Makeup is not strictly supposed to be just clean girl. Let's think about the 2016 makeup. Let's bring that back. Let's have fun with makeup. Think about 2000 makeup. Do the thin eyebrows, do the thick eyebrows, do the fluffy eyebrows. There's so many things you could do with makeup. Just have fun with it. Not everything has to be with the trends now. Have fun with your makeup, and if you like it, if you like wearing it, if you like how it feels on you, if you like how it looks on you, have fun with it.
The next thing we're going to talk about with glowing up is eyebrow care. How do we take care of our eyebrows? 1. You can trim and shape your eyebrows.
It just needs a little shaping.
You can either go to the salon and get them waxed. That's the next one. You can get your eyebrows waxed from nail salons or salons. It can hurt. So if you aren't used to, hair just being ripped off your face, it may be tricky to start off first with. When you go to nail salons especially, they're going to do your eyebrows like how they want to do them. So you have to make sure you're very specific with them about what you want. So make sure to bring a reference picture and to show them how exactly you want your eyebrows done. Another affordable eyebrow care tip is to use a facial hair remover and tweezers. This is more affordable and simple to do at home. It's almost like a DIY type of way to go about taking care of your eyebrows. And before doing this, remember to do your research on what facial hair remover that you're using, and to do your research on waxing, because I know when I first started getting my eyebrows waxed, I noticed that I kept getting breakouts all up here after I get them done, and it was really frustrating because I'm like, why is my skin breaking out? Be aware of the harms that can come from it. The next section to glowing up physically is lashes. Lashes give you an instant boost. So what are the ways we could go about taking care of our lashes? 1, I would recommend to invest in a good lash serum. The lash serum that I would recommend to use is the Ordinary Lash Serum, which is only $15. There's so many lash serums on the market, but they're so expensive, literally starting at the price of $30 and up. So this one from Ulta, the Ordinary Lash Serum, the Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum, works so good. Use it and you've seen results instantly. It's definitely worth the $15. Next tip to take care of your lashes, to give them instant boost, is finding a good mascara. There's so many different mascaras out there on the market, but there are 2 lash mascaras that I would really recommend if you want to really see a boost with your lashes. One is the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara, which is only $5 from Ulta. Literally so affordable, so cheap. Next is the Sky High Sensational Lash Lengthening Mascara. Length, extreme length, this is the one. But if you want to spend $11 to $12 for mascara, this is the one as well. So whichever one works best for you, but try out which ones that you think work best. If you're going for a more dramatic look, do lash clusters or lash strips. But so just be very careful what you're putting in your eyes, because our eyes are very sensitive, and if you want to avoid this, I would just recommend just use mascara. Another tip before we go to the next section is before you apply your mascara, get a lash curler and curl your lashes with your lash curler before doing your mascara. This is going to give your lashes more of a curl and lift them up some more. Just don't curl your lashes after applying mascara. Next is teeth care. A lot of people compliment my teeth and like, oh my gosh, your teeth are so white, your teeth are so white. I personally just think it's genetics, but one, make sure you floss to get the extra plaque and gunk out of your teeth. Find a strong and a really good mouthwash. You want to make sure you find a mouthwash that's taking care of all those things that's going on inside your mouth. Teeth whitener strips, but do be aware that this can make your teeth very sensitive, and before doing it, make sure to dry off your teeth. Next, when choosing a toothbrush, get an electric or a medium toothbrush. It's really going to get in there and clean your teeth. An electric toothbrush just does its thing, so just either get one of those two. You can literally get a medium toothbrush from Dollar Tree. Next is get a tongue scraper, because people don't realize your tongue is what holds your breath smell. Yikes. So if you want to avoid this, get a nice tongue scraper. I'm pretty sure you could get this from Dollar Tree or even your local Walmart as well. Next is, if you can, book your dentist appointment. When going to the dentist, they let you know what's going on with your teeth, how to take care of your teeth, etc., etc. And next is finding a really good toothpaste. There's so many different toothpastes out there, different toothpastes that target different things. So if you want a more whiter, brighter teeth, go for a toothpaste that whitens your teeth and makes it more bright. Another thing that I don't personally do, another thing to do is to brush your teeth 2 times a day. So brush in the morning and brush at night. Lip care. I feel like I need to apply more lipstick, but it's very simple in my opinion. Use a Vaseline Aquaphor or a shea butter on your lips overnight, or get a lip scrub. And in the morning, wipe off your lips, and then you're gonna notice how soft your lips look. Another thing is drink your water. Your water intake really does help with your lip dryness. Jewelry and accessories. Jewelry, in my opinion, really makes your face pop, and I feel like it brightens your face. So how do we know what jewelry to get? Where do we get our jewelry from? There's so many different places you can get your jewelry from. Most jewelry that people get from stores are usually jewelry that people are allergic to. So if you're looking for a jewelry that's not going to break you out, that's not going to irritate your skin, go to your local Walmart, because they also have good jewelry there, and get their hypoallergenic jewelry collection. If you want a more dainty look, try smaller earrings, studs. If you want a more flashy look, go for big hoops, bamboo earrings. Or another place to get nice jewelry from is Amazon. Amazon literally has a whole pack of jewelry you can get. You can get bracelets, necklaces, earrings, all that literally for like $16. Next is nails. As a nail girly, I love getting my nails done. How do we keep our nails looking good but also keep our money in our pocket? One, to take care of your natural nails, just make sure to keep them clean, shaped, and polished. Or you can also get a nail growth oil. Another way to keep money in your pocket and also keep good looking nails is get press-ons. Press-ons are affordable and flexible. If you are more of a person who want really long lasting nails, really want your nails to have more intricate designs, go for acrylic nails. They're cute but pricey. Next is body hair removal. Choose to remove your body hair is first Nair. Nair is quick, but it can irritate your skin if you leave it on for too long. Next is shaving. If you do shave, use a shaving lotion or a shaving cream. Use a 3 through 5 blade razor. Try men razors. They're often better quality. Exfoliate before and moisturize after. And styling. Summer is a perfect time to work on your summer wardrobe. Finding your style boosts your confidence over time. So what are some tips to figure out what your fashion style is? Go through your closet. What fits your vibe? Go to stores, try on different styles, and find your fashion niche. See what fashion category you fall under, or just make your own fashion. Wear what you like and not just what's trending. Next is hair. Hair is a very tricky topic to talk about as a black girl, because we experience so much heartache with our hair that it's really hard to take care of it. Moisturize your hair with a nice grease, use hair growth oils, style it in protective styles, and try to do styles that aren't pulling on your edges, because edges can get pulled out. Invest in a good shampoo and conditioner. But some ways you can glow up your hair is dyeing your hair, trying new styles, adding color to your hair. Adding color, as you can do extensions, braiding hair, you can get colorful braiding hair, or you can simply just dye your natural hair. Also, if you get that money, I recommend to invest in synthetic wigs or human hair wigs for back to school. Body image and fitness. As teens, we deal with body image every day. Instead of saying, I wish I looked like this, I wish I looked like that, let's do something about it instead. Running is simple, even if it's just around your house. You can also go on mindful walks. Another one is yoga, Pilates. Is try at-home workouts. There's so many different at-home workouts. You can also go to Planet Fitness because they have the free summer program fitness workout plan for teens. Let's talk about daily habits that make a difference. Let's stick to a sleep schedule. I know. We are all struggling with our sleeping. You need to aim to get at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Your walk is a part of your glow up. Walk with confidence. Stretch daily. Keep your lips, nails, and hands moisturized. That sounds so random, but people notice the little things. Next is budget glow up tips. Thrift stores are a gold mine. Literally, most of my clothes, people be like, oh, your outfit's so nice, where you get this from, da-da-da-da. It'll literally be from thrift stores. It'll be from secondhand. It don't even be the big brands because I don't have the funds to be paying for that kind of stuff. So what do? You go to those places, get yourself a DIY lip scrub. To do this, mix sugar, honey, plus olive oil and mix it together. Apply it to your lips, let it sit overnight, wipe it off in the morning. Next is use a tinted lip balm or a Vaseline with lip liner. For a natural contour lip look, this is the one you want to go for. You can get your lip liner from Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar. Invest in a nice clear lip gloss and edge control. This gives an instant upgrade to your look. A good lip gloss can take you a long way. Next is make a power dusting DIY. You can make this literally using supplies from your local Dollar Tree. This is a popular DIY I've been seeing all over TikTok. Next is social media ready. Find your angles and selfies. It boosts your confidence and help you own your own look. Create a vision board for your future looks and style and to visualize your new look. You can literally create a Pinterest board visualizing how you want your new school year to look, how you want to look for the new school year. This is what I do every school year just so I can get a good visual. Next is extra tips/advice. A basic tip is to drink plenty of water. It's very important. Water is a very important resource. Next is change your pillowcases and your bed sheets. Wash them off. So before you do touch your face, make sure to have really freshly cleaned, washed hands. Take your supplements and vitamins. Our body can lack a lot of things like vitamin D, vitamin C. So to make sure that you're hitting all these vitamins in your body is just get some vitamin supplements. And the ones that I recommend to look for are the ones that help with hair growth, nail growth, skin, all that. Be sure to change out your razor head. Learn ways to layer your scents. And that is all. Now you have the physical glow up guide to level up this summer to walk into school with confidence. Stay tuned for part 2, which talks about the mental glow up, because growing up is more than physical. It's about feeling mentally strong and emotionally confident. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what video y'all want next. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye. I'm so tired.